So I needed to warm up real quick. Great warm-ups for playing the trumpet. Lip slurs, C, G, C, G, C, and then you drop it down to the B, F sharp, B, F sharp, B, and then the B flat, F, B, F, and so on and so forth. Lip slurs, you could go through your chromatic scale. You could go through your major scales. Major scales are always a good idea, but you gotta warm up. That's just the nature of the brass instrument. You gotta get these muscles and these lips with blood flowing in them. So first off, trumpet. How do we tune this thing? Miss Rodriguez isn't around to tell me push in or pull out or what am I doing? Okay. Step number 1, you got to warm up. You just need to. Mouthpiece. Okay. Obviously, I need to warm up some more. And eventually, you warm up, you practice often enough, it'll be a piece of cake. Okay. And your muscles will be strong and firm and ready to play that trumpet. So let's open up our tuner. So I'm not around. I'm not there with my handy dandy cell phone and tuner. Okay. You're on your own. How do I tune? Well, first off, you got to open up a piece of music on SmartMusic because I know you got SmartMusic. So I'm going to open up this assignment. You could open up any piece of music and it'll work. So I select trumpet in B flat. Okay. And we let it open. And the whole time I'm doing stuff. Hey, that was a good one. That was not too bad. Yes, what warm-up does. Okay, I close it. I'm not going to worry about the assignment right now. Not a big deal. We're just going to look at tuning. I'm going to click on the tuner over here. Ta-da, tuner. Okay. So we are a B flat instrument. So when I play a C, out comes a B flat. Everyone hears a B flat. So fortunately, that's what we tune to. So I'm just going to play a C, and we'll see what this tuner tells me is going on. Holy Hannah Montana. Okay, let's adjust and consider the themes of the tuner. So on this side, we've got a flat side. So if my dial is going really far this way, I'm super flat. If my dial is going really far this way, I'm really sharp. Sharp means high and flat means low. Flat tires go down. Okay, so I was extremely flat. Okay, there are 2 ways to adjust this. Way number 1, tuning slide, which is located right here off of the main pipe. Okay, so push it in or you pull it out. Make sure that you move your slides often so that they don't get stuck and frozen. Okay, so I'm gonna push it in all the way and I'm gonna push it out. So I'm gonna pull it in and out. How do I know if I gotta pull it in and out? How do I know what's going on? Okay, so we're gonna use a different instrument to kind of show us how that works. I've got here ukulele. This is the best way. This is how it made most sense when I was in junior high, was considering the strings of an instrument. So on the ukulele, I've got here all of these strings. We're going to use this string on the end, for example. So this string is literally this long. This is how long it is from here to here. So when I pull this string, it sounds like this. La. If I were to cut the string shorter and I put my finger here, now the string is only from here to here. That's how long it is. So when I play that, that's what it sounds like. Is it higher or lower? My ukulele's sharp. It's higher. So when I keep cutting my string shorter and shorter, it gets higher. So the shorter my string is, the higher the pitch is. And if I make it longer, it gets lower. Does this make sense? If it doesn't, think about a trombone. That might help. It's the same concept with the trombone. Okay, so I have the length of my trumpet. The trumpet is literally this long. It goes from here and it goes through the tube. And with all my valves open, it's just going to come right over through this tube and come out this way. That's how long my trumpet is. How do I adjust the length of my trumpet? With the lead tuning slide, with this thing right here. So if I was really flat, I was super flat on this side of the tuner, then I need to make my pitch go up because it's too low. And the best way that I can do that is make my instrument shorter. So I'm going to take my pipe and I'm going to make it shorter. Let's see how that works now. Oh. I went too far. So it's too high. I'm going to pull it out some and try again. All right. I'm sitting in tune. My lead pipe is where it needs to be. Now there are other ways to tune. After that, we have now established my C is in tune. Is it really? Make sure it's your default muscle setting. Okay, default setting. Close my eyes so that I know that this is how I play. Oh, hold on. Still a little sharp. Can you hear how the pitch is going up and down? I'm not even moving this. This can really adjust the pitch of your instrument. So you got to shoot for default setting. Default setting. So close, so close. For the most part, it's landing where it ought to be. After that, you do this to adjust it. You can go low or you can go high. Okay? It's right here. Going low and high to adjust the pitch. And you've tuned your instrument. After that, you have to go through what we call a tendancy chart, which means that you get to play a bunch of long tones and you get to use a tuner. Where you go through your fingering chart that you've got at the back of your book, either book, whichever book, or you can print one, Google trumpet fingering chart. And you go through each note. So you've tuned your C, tone to B flat, and then you go up a half step and then another half step, and you play every single note and you see where everything lands. Now, when you make that, you go through each note and you're like, oh, my G is usually really sharp. So I'm going to put an arrow that tells me I need to drop my pitch. Yeah. Okay, drop the pitch. And then long tones, you play the note forever long. Try to make it a competition with yourself. Set a timer on your cell phone or whatever device has a timer. You can use like the oven timer if you need to. And see if you can hold the note perfectly in tune for 10 seconds and then for 20 seconds. And then try and develop that muscle memory so that you're playing in tune all the time. That will help you sound amazing and beautiful and trumpet. Okay? Now, I do want to mention this little thing right here. We got our little curly ringy thing. You got to make sure that it's where you can adjust it. So when you're holding your trumpet, you got to be able to adjust, push it in and out. So another one of those slides that needs to always be able to move is this one. Because this valve right here, your third valve, it tends to be a little sharp when you play those notes. So we like to, every time we play D, for example, we just pop it out. And you're just going to need a tuner for that. Okay, it's just a thing you do. Now, if you also happen to have the saddle over here, you can adjust it. I am honestly not super sure how to trumpet that well. You can ask a trumpet. I have a friend who's really good at trumpet. Let me know, and maybe we could shoot you some info to get word with him. But this is how you tune trumpet at home without me around and my handy dandy tuner to tell you go in or go out. Okay. Hopefully this made sense to you and that you do a lot of long tones so that you're always prepped and ready to play the trumpet and shred it. Okay. Let me know if you ever have any questions. Shoot me a message on Canvas. If you have not comment on this video, you can email me at my email. Okay. Hope it was useful. Thanks.